Thank you for waiting while I changed. You look so surprised. Oh, that's right. You've never seen me without my bun and pencil skirt. Yes, your professors are people too. I even own jeans and a sweatshirt. I'm glad you've settled it on the couch. I'm sorry, I don't have a proper table for us to sit at. It's just me here, and I find eating meals in silence at a table to be a terrible bore. I much prefer to sit and watch something. Ah, yes, there's the yawn I was waiting for. You must be tired. I promised coffee, and I shall deliver post-haste. How would you like it? I'm afraid I only have non-dairy creamer, but I have plenty of sugar if you want. Oh, you'll take it without. How mature of you. I, unfortunately, have never taken a shine to the straight taste of coffee, even in all my adult years. I still add enough mix-ins to make it more like melted coffee ice cream. Mr. Gerald never fails to tease me in the staff lounge. Oh, that's bad. You should know the name of the dean of your own school, you know. But I understand. He's not the most sociable. When I was a student, I maybe said 10 words to him total before I graduated. Yeah, they gave me an adjunct position right after I finished my degree, and here we are now. There you go. So, let's dive right into it. I'm going to let you take charge and decide on the direction of this first lesson. What would you like me to help you with? Oh, don't be shy. This whole night is all for you. You're not taking up my time at all. I'm an educator, and you are one who seeks an education. It's my duty to help you. Too overwhelming, huh? Why don't we just start with my class? How are you doing on the research paper? If I remember correctly, you requested The Great Gatsby as your topic? That was some time ago. Do you have a thesis nailed down yet? Oh, may I see it? Thank you. The color blue in F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby serves to represent water in all of its facets, as a source of hope, life, and change, but also stagnation, crushing depth, and death. Well done. I think that will do nicely. And you'll have no shortage of examples to help you prove your point. Aside from using source quotes from the novel, I would suggest you also reference scientific materials. And there are some really excellent Middle Eastern poets who discuss the color blue and water in their works. It's a common symbolic theme that will help you prove your correlation. Remember, this is a university course, so you don't have to resort to the one-size-fits-all nature of the classic 5-paragraph essay. As long as you adequately prove your point, then the structure is up to you. I only ask that you proofread for the love of God. Your peers have a habit of turning in papers chock full of errors, like they think I'm not going to know they wrote it the morning of and printed it in a rush. If I touch your essay and the pages are still hot, chances are you didn't give it a second glance. And in the real world, errors drastically undermine your credibility. Not that you usually have that problem. No, your work tends to be the shining jewel in a trove of sea glass made of papers written by students who, quote, watched the movie and thought that would suffice. I understand that you have fun lives to lead. You're in college, and it's a time to experiment, find your groove. But you're also supposed to be learning the rigors of adulthood and the self-discipline that comes with it. What did I do for fun when I was in school? The same thing I do now, honestly. When I'm feeling stressed, I go down to the Alkali Artists Pier, and I watch all the older men and women painting the lake. It's not clubbing or acting wild, but... Oh, you like the pier as well? Funny, I didn't know anyone else even knew about it. What a coincidence. Oh, I don't think we ever should need to specifically go there together for fun. We're sure to run into each other sometime. That'll be enough interaction outside of class. Now... What are what? Oh, those! Those are my old ballet shoes. I danced for a long time, and when I stopped, I just couldn't bear to toss them out, so I had them framed. There's a lot of happy hours in those soles. Oh, well, let's see. I stopped because... not because I wanted to. No, but one day it just came time to give it up. I wasn't going to be making a living out of it, so what was the point in prioritizing it anymore? I was told I had to grow up, so I did. When I was a child, I spoke as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things. Something my father always said. Oh, no, that's not a poem. It's from the Bible. My parents are rather religious. They about had a heart attack when I told them I wanted to go to an art school to study poetry, no less. They begged me to try just being a librarian instead, but I wanted to write. I wanted to be entrenched in words, drowning in letters, and surrounded by others like me. Now I'm happy to help budding students come into their own work, like you. Learning clarity and the ability to communicate are valuable, no matter what a person plans to do with their life. Speaking of which, tonight is not supposed to be about my past. This is for your future. I won't harp on your essay. I'm sure you can figure that out on your own. So, what's next? Okay, you have a presentation in your Monday class. You look very nervous. Why don't you run through it right now for me, and I'll give you some pointers. Yes, right now. A little dress rehearsal will help you get over your jitters. No, I would never laugh at a student of mine trying his best. Now stand up and go ahead. I'm sorry, but I'm already going to have to stop you. You're far too stiff, okay? Let me show you. Now, pretend this coffee is your flashcards. See how I'm holding it below the level of my shoulder, away from me. You look at the card, memorize a sentence or two, and then look up and recite it. Then back to the card, back to the audience, back and forth. See? You look much less stressed, and it forces you to speak slowly. So you don't lose your place, you highlight your text in different colors so your eyes always know where to come back to. I should have some highlighters in my drawer. We can paste it out right now. I'll just... Oh, God! Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot the floorboard there is lifted, and oh my God, I can't believe I spilled all over your shirt. It didn't burn you, did it? Let me see, where did it get you? Oh, okay. I think you look okay. Are you fine? Oh, I'm so glad you're not hurt. Your shirt, though. Oh, that looks like part of your usual work uniform, isn't it? Oh, we can't let that stain. I have a washer and dryer. I can just throw it in really quick. No, I can't let you walk across the apartment complex without a shirt. That's preposterous. It's too cold, and you could get sick. And then you would miss work. Oh, here, I have, take this shirt, and I'll wash yours with stain remover. It'll be done in no time. The bathroom is right over there, so go ahead and change. Oh, do you need something else? Oh, no, I don't have a boyfriend. That's just my brother's shirt. He travels a lot and, stays here from time to time. He's a teacher, as well, but he teaches couples courses on, eroticism. You could say he's, a new age drifter sort. When you're done, just come back out and, we'll continue with your homework. I'll be... I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go, wash your shirt.